Smile though your heart is breaking. Smile even though it's aching. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. We're all going through a lot right now. Every Filipino, everyone in the world actually is going through a lot right now. But we should all be able to manage to smile. Because like they said in another song, when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. That particular song is also dedicated to a family that's really going through a lot right now. That song's for you, to a dear kagawad of our barangay, someone who really has been working a lot during these COVID times. That song's for you as well. Dinner time. Tonight I'm going to make stir-fried mixed mushrooms and Enoki mushroom soup. Okay. Here are the ingredients. For the stir-fried mixed mushrooms, we have minced garlic, we have king oyster mushrooms, we have button mushrooms, shimeji mushrooms, dried shiitake mushrooms, and enoki mushrooms. We also have rice wine and oyster sauce. For the enoki mushroom soup, we have enoki mushrooms, a combination of garlic powder and onion powder, light soy sauce, sesame oil, salt, and chicken bouillons to make the chicken broth. First, a few tips. When you buy dry shiitake mushrooms, this is how each piece appears. So first what you do is, you wash it with water, and then you cut off the stalk with a pair of scissors, and then you immerse them in hot water until the meat gets tender. Immerse them in about 20 to 30 minutes. Then with enoki mushrooms, when you remove the packaging, you cut off about an inch or two from the lower half, and then you wash it and separate each strand from each other before using it for cooking. Before we start incorporating all the ingredients together for stir-fried mixed mushrooms, we have to cook the king oyster mushrooms first separately. When you buy them from the market, this is how each piece appears. You just clean it with water and then immerse it in hot water for just about 10 to 15 minutes. And then this is what you do. You cut it in half, just like so, and then make crisscross marks so that when you cook it, all the ingredients go inside each piece of mushroom. Then you can cut it in half so that you'd have more pieces. Okay. Now we're going to cook the king oyster mushrooms first, separately. A little butter, a little mushrooms, just a little. Then you put our king oysters, king oyster mushrooms. We're just going to fry this for just a few minutes because anyway, when we incorporate it with the other mushrooms later, it's going to be fried again. So probably just 10 minutes, even less. We've heated our pan, we've put the oil, now we're going to put some butter. Garlic, the dried mushrooms, the mushrooms, Let's put some oyster sauce. Just a little for the meantime. And the mushroom buttons. Then the enoki mushrooms. Some oyster sauce again. Butter again. And now we're going to incorporate our previously cooked king oyster mushrooms. Now for the finishing touches, some rice wine. And some sesame oil. And we're done with our stir-fried mixed mushrooms. Now we have the hot water. We're going to put 2 chicken bouillons to make the chicken broth. And then we're going to put the garlic and the onion powder. And then the light soy sauce. We'll put some sesame oil. We're going to wait for this to boil. When the water boils or the chicken broth boils, we're going to add the enoki mushrooms and then let it simmer for a few minutes. Then our soup is done. Now we're going to put the enoki mushrooms. I decided to put some shimeji mushrooms as well, leftovers from our stir-fried mushrooms. Then stir it a little, and then you put some melted butter for added flavoring. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on smiling. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. A message also for all of us: keep smiling, keep on praying, keep on believing. Better times are up ahead. Good evening. I'll be seeing you soon again. God bless and protect all of us. Thank you. Your gentle touch has made me strong again.